Just left Nebraska. We played in a charity golf event today for Cody and Lauren's daughter up in southern Nebraska, and then Mike and I grabbed a few things and we're heading down into Kansas. We ain't got too far to travel, but we're gonna get some rest tonight. It's been a long last 24 hours, but tomorrow we've got 3 different parcels that Cody's steering us towards that we're gonna go check out tomorrow. We've been on one of them in the past. The other 2 I have not stepped foot on, so Mike and I are gonna go check those out. We got some coverts to throw out. Just picked up some mineral, some buck jam, so we're gonna try to get a little bit of inventory. Main thing is we want to kind of see where we're gonna want to be setting up to hunt as far as trimming out trees and whatnot, and then we'll probably make a trip closer to season and hang stands and go from there.
We're gonna drop down to this bottom and put a mineral out. There should already be something established here in the past, so it'll be a matter of putting mineral out and slapping the camera on.
Go to work, buddy. This is the last spot we're setting up for this trip here in Kansas. Mike and I ran around all morning. It's getting to be about noon now, maybe a little after. But we got 4 cameras set out on mineral across 3 different properties. This last property we hit was the biggest one, so we put 2 minerals on it. But that's pretty much it. We are gonna get back in the car, crank the AC, and head north and try to get out of this heat. Late August will probably be the return trip to come down here, check cameras and hang stands and really start getting ready for fall.
We got 3 sets to hang this morning. A couple cameras. We gotta freshen up with batteries, cards, and then we're gonna be hitting the road. Didn't get a chance to really sit down and go through the cards too heavy, but we do got a couple solid shooters on camera. Nothing too crazy yet. We did have a lot of cattle, especially on this farm, on 2 of the spots where we had cameras. We know there's gonna be good bucks here eventually.
It's October 1st. We just rolled into Kansas here last night. Just had enough time before dark to roll around and pull all the cards on 5 spots here. Just burning through them this morning to get a game plan as far as what we're gonna do the next couple days. We got 3-4 solid bucks on a couple of these spots. A couple of them have been daylight in the last month. We got the perfect wind actually to hunt 2 of these spots tonight. So I think we're gonna give one of them a stab tonight and one of them tomorrow. This is really the first big temperature swing down here all season, so we're hoping to take advantage of it right now.
About 30 minutes ago we had a doe come through, and she just kind of worked her way out through the corn, headed up towards the road. It's good to see they're up on their feet. Here we are, night 2 in Kansas. Weather cleared out this morning, about a couple hundred yards away from here, in this same pasture. There's some cattle, which I don't know why they're here, because the fence is actually open right now. So I don't know if these are the actual farmer's cattle that are in here, or if some other neighboring cows got in here, because last time we were down here in August there was nothing here from what we've seen on the cameras. It's not looking very promising tonight here, but it's still early, beginning of October, so things are gonna turn up here in another month, I'm sure.
We are just about to cross the Kansas border here. We made the trip out, me and Melissa, today. The 11.5-hour drive to Kansas. A couple of cell cams we've had running the last few weeks down here have shown a couple different bucks, but nothing too crazy on those farms. But we have 3 other properties that we got to pull cards on in the morning, and we're gonna get a game plan then after that. And we got, I think, 3 or 4 days of hunting down here. It's our 3rd day here in Kansas. We actually opted on not sitting last night. We got dressed and everything, went out to the spot where we were gonna be hunting, and we knew it was windy going in, but it was 40, 45 mile an hour wind gusts, and they were calling that most of the night. This tree was just rocking back and forth. So tonight though and tomorrow conditions are perfect. So we're gonna sit a new spot tonight. Actually, me and Brennen hunted this last time. We have 2 or 3 really good bucks using that area. Big standing cornfield we're overlooking. So we got pretty high hopes. This is our best, probably our best stand we got as far as good buck intel right now.
Came in here tonight, and I don't know if one of the farmers' bulls got out or what, but we had a cow that's meandering amongst the corn out here to the north of us. So hopefully he just left here a little bit ago, so hopefully he's gone for the afternoon. There's a lot of green grass down in this creek bed, and we noticed the other night too that it seemed like the deer were focusing a lot more on that than hitting corn or anything else right now. So really expecting these deer could come through anywhere tonight. So we're back here in the stand again tonight. It's our final night. We're sitting in the same spot that we sat last night. Had a pretty phenomenal sit here yesterday. We seen probably 20, 25 deer, a few smaller bucks. Nothing quite what we were looking for, but we know they're here. We got 3 or 4 solid bucks on the cameras here. So it's just a matter of time before they show up.
My massage therapist said I gotta do my stretches when I'm traveling. You don't wanna pull anything in mid-rut.
There's a deer right there, a big deer. That's a nice buck. Should be good to go. We've only been in the tree in probably an hour, and we had a pretty solid buck come through here 15 minutes ago. He's a decent 8-pointer we've had on cameras pretty much all summer long, all fall long. We got a handful of bucks that are bigger than him, so I know he's definitely not a deer that we want to pull the trigger on, but he definitely looked good coming in. It's almost 10 o'clock here this morning. It's been kind of a slow morning. We've seen 6-7 does and fawns. That's been pretty much it. No buck sightings this morning at all. We're gonna probably sit here for maybe another 10-15 minutes. We got some work to do today. And then we're gonna try and get back out early this afternoon. It's just cracking light here. Action's been a little more intense than yesterday. We had a decent buck come through this morning, just not quite big enough. Need him to be just a hair bigger. Come right through 25 yards. And we had a doe, few does up the draw. They must have been bedded up in here. There's one little spike buck. Got them up. There's gotta be a hot doe in here. They could tell on the trail camera pictures last night. It looked like there was some chasing going on down in here. Well, that's pretty much gonna wrap up our few days of hunting here in Kansas. All in all, it was decent. We did see some good solid 3-year-old deer, but just couldn't find a mature buck over the last few days. We're gonna pack it up for the morning, and it's gonna be a long drive home to Wisconsin, but we'll be back. This is, I think, my 6th trip out here to Kansas this year. It's December 1st today, and they had a bunch of snow hit here a few days back, and it's been kind of some crummy weather, and today everything cleared up. So it's like the first day in a few days that the suns came out. We haven't had much going on back home, so we decided to spend a few days out here, and we both have buck tags, so hopefully we can knock at least one buck down, maybe 2 if we're really lucky. We're gonna actually head to Oklahoma early tomorrow morning, sacrifice one of our days of hunting here to get some stuff set up down there for late season hunting. Gun season starts here on Wednesday. I don't really think that's gonna affect our properties too much. I don't think there's a lot of gun hunting pressure around here, but it could get some of these deer up and moving a little bit more too. Temps are supposed to be in the 40s, 50s all week. So we don't have any major cold fronts coming until later in the week, but I think these deer should still be moving the next few days. Starting to hate this state. Just rolled into Oklahoma here this afternoon. Brennen and Aaron were down here last couple days. They ended up punching a couple tags. Brennen shot a really nice buck here 2 days ago, and then they filled a doe tag here last night. We were kind of up in the air whether to go back to our leases in Kansas or come down here, but things have been pretty slow on the cameras in Kansas, so I decided to get an Oklahoma tag and make the drive down here. It's been a pretty tough season for me, pretty much everywhere I go and hunt. So we got a handful of solid bucks here on the cameras, and we got a few days of hunting. So we're hoping that we can slip in this afternoon and start punching some tags. See, wasn't intended for Kansas. Change of plans. Hoping to salvage the season here. It's been a really rough year for me. This is my 5th state now that I've bow hunted in, and I've only been fortunate to punch one of those 5 tags, and the last one being September 4th here up North Dakota. We got a cold front in here tonight. It's actually snowing. Wind's kind of blowing pretty good. I think the deer should move pretty good tonight, and then the sun's going to come out the next couple days, so hopefully, if all goes well, we can knock some deer down here in the next couple days. Well, we just got back to the hotel here a little bit ago. Didn't really mess around too much in the blind after the shot. The deer kind of ran off and got behind some thick stuff. We didn't see him come out, but we just weren't 100% sure on the shot. We ended up looking back on it on the viewfinder on the camera, and he took a step 2 or 3 inches forward on the shot, so I hit him a little bit further back than I would have liked to from where I was aiming, but I still think it should be a fatal shot. We're gonna throw it on the computer here, slow it down, see if we can get a little bit of better idea as far as where it hit him, what kind of penetration we're dealing with. It's tough to really tell what the arrow did on the shot. I'm not sure, but even if we get 6 to 8 inches of penetration right there, he should be dead. Let this deer go overnight, and came in here with the Rambo. We're gonna go down here where I shot him, look for the arrow. Wouldn't even look last night really for the arrow. Just got out of here. Go look for the arrow, see if we can find blood, and start following the trail. So let's go see if we can find him. Oh yeah. That's good blood. We're trailing Mike's buck here. I can see him laying 10 yards up here in front of me. Mike don't know yet.
Got anything back there?
No. You got anything?
Maybe look up here. He's laying right up here. Yeah, he's laying right up here. By those trees. I just see
nice. Yeah. The weather was just awesome last night. We had a front roll through and brought a little bit of snow. It was pretty windy most of the night, but things kind of started to die down at the end. And just in the last few minutes, this guy decided to finally come in. I just feel really, really fortunate to be able to finally get my hands on a nice deer this year. It's been a hell of a ride. Put in probably more hours this year than I ever have chasing whitetails between Wisconsin and Kansas, and just haven't been able to connect the dots on one. Been after some good deer, but this was really my first actual opportunity on a solid whitetail all season. So I feel really lucky to make it work, but we still got a few weeks left of hunting and a lot of tags left in our pockets, so we're gonna keep going, and hopefully we can finish the year strong.